Today we are going to study about a very applied branch of science, especially zoology, that is fisheries. Near about more than 2/3 of water is present on our earth, and fisheries is a very major sector, especially in the coastal area, for employment generation and as a food also and processing industry. There are various type of fisheries on the basis of their habitat, we can say, of the fishes. First is fresh water, that is the inland fisheries. In India, production of inland fisheries is more than the marine few years ago. It comprises of ponds, rivers, reservoirs due to construction of the dams, then marine fisheries, that is our oceans and sea. In India especially, Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. In Atlantic Ocean and Pacific, apart from India, they are also having some productivity, but being a tropical area, Asia, our continent, especially Indian waters, as it is having more area of continental shelf, we are having more productivity. On this basis, brackish-water fisheries is also well established in India, especially in the aquaculture sector, that is, we can say, pisciculture. That is the branch of science which deals with the culturing, rearing of the fishes, crustaceans and mollusks also. Estuary we are knowing, where there is a confluence of river to the ocean or the sea. On the basis of types of animals, we are having pisciculture as well as molluscan fisheries. Molluscan fisheries comprises of culturing of mussels like Parnaviridis, that is well established nowadays in India on the Ratnagiri coast of Maharashtra state especially. Then oyster, edible oysters like Crassostrea, and pearl oyster. Pearl oyster is nowadays very well established sector as so far as the Tuticorin is concerned. That is near Tamil Nadu, Rameshwaram island, you are knowing, Park Bay, Indian waters and the Sri Lankan waters, we can say, over there, where water of Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean and Arabian Sea is also mixing. So a very different type of hydrology, unique type of climatic conditions are prevailing over near Kanyakumari or Rameshwaram. Then pearl oyster, Pinctada fucata, that for the production of pearl. Nowadays in India, pearls are also produced by using the freshwater mussels also. As a food, oysters, Crassostrea cratacensis, Crassostrea graphoids, or these Parnaviridis mussels, or the clams like Catla opima, Meretrix, they are used, and Puffia latrisulca also. As so far as the freshwater fishes is concerned, Indian major carps, we are rearing them, especially Rabio rohita, Catla and Sirena mrigala. Sirena mrigala is commonly known as Marad in Maharashtra. And in Ahmednagar district, if you see that Rabio rohita, that is called as Rohu in Maharashtra, irrespective of the district, but in Ahmednagar district it is commonly called as Ravas. Ravas is basically a marine fishes. So for culturing these animals in the dams like Mutha, that is a river, major river, one of in Maharashtra in Ahmednagar district, it is having a very big dam of Gnaneshwar Sagar at Rahuri. Then Godavari, commonly called as Dakshin Ganga, 1/3 of India is covered, population directly or indirectly benefited. They are also at Paithan near Aurangabad, they are having that hatchery, and that is a well established industry. As so far as the aquaculture practices are concerned, in Palghar, Ratnagiri, Sindhudurga, these districts and Thane also, various aquaculture practices are well established now. Previously, aquaculture was confined only to the South Indian states. Secondly, hunting fisheries, we can say, that is the capture fisheries. What we have discussed regarding the rearing of the fishes, that was, we can say, cultural fisheries or culturing of the fishes. But in the capture fisheries, you can use various crafts and gears. Gears, they are called as gears, not like automobile industry, but they are actually the nets used for capturing the fishes. Persian net or rampani net or dollar bag net, these various nets are used according to the fish which is they are going to capture it. Deep water fishes, offshore fisheries. Secondly, crafts means boats. Build up boats are there. Some of the trawlers are there. Canoe are there. Rampani boat is there. And all these nets and crafts, they are having local names in every state in their own language, mother tongue we can say, of that fisherman community or the people living in those states. Especially gastropods, they are also used as a food. Cephalopods in the phylum Mollusca, squids, loligo, people are eating them also. And we are getting foreign exchange of crores of rupees by exporting the marine food products. MPDA, that is Ministry of Commerce, Government of India, they are organizing all these things. In the marine fishes, especially pomfret, marine fish, then seer fish commonly called as surmai, mackerel or bangda called in Marathi, that is Rastragilar kanagurta. These fishes are very popular in Maharashtra. Apart from that, Harpadon neheris, that is called as Bombay duck or bombil, people are also liking. Then crabs, freshwater crabs and marine water crabs, they are very useful. And apart from the capture fisheries, this preservation and processing of the fish material is very important. There are various methods for that. Today we are going to see regarding various aspects of these fisheries. As so far as the preservation and processing of the fishes is concerned, drying, like in our inland things, few we can say edible items we are making dry, like papad or some of the edibles, and whenever we need it during summer season we are drying all these things and we are using throughout the year. Similarly, fish can be dried by using the drying process, especially what we are calling as Bombay duck bombil, they are also drying. Some of the prawn fisheries, especially in culturing and capturing, that is also famous. Secondly, some big fishes, they are also drying. Then salting, applying the salt, that is also one of the preservation technique. Then freezing these fishes to various cold storages, or we can say the frozen food at certain temperature. Within a very short time they are going to freeze it, and this frozen food is exported. And one more is the chilling, where some ice crushed ice we are using for this type of processing. Then canning, that is a quite costly. Nowadays sweets are also, or mango pulp is also ready throughout the year in a canned food. So fishes are also canned and exported or used. But fresh fish or dried fish or frozen fish, these fishes are more we can say liking of the customers. There are number of lakhs, what we can say, in our 140 crore of the population, near about you can say 80 crore people are directly or indirectly depend on this fisherman community for the employment and food, and coastal people for the food material. We are not emphasizing whether a person should be a vegetarian or non-vegetarian, but this fisheries industry is providing food for the richer, for the middle class or the poor people, irrespective of their economic ability. So these fisheries you can study a lot in this. Then cod liver oil, this is the fish byproduct after culturing types of fisheries and processing and preservation techniques. We are also having fisheries products and byproducts. Meat is there, nice. Some of the people are liking the eggs, in Marathi that is called as gabhori, of the fishes. In the monsoon season actually fishing is banned, because that is their actually season of reproduction. So from the 1st of June every year till we can say that Naradi Purnima, what is calling in Maharashtra, you can say up to 15 August roughly, fishing is banned in the oceans. So freshwater fish or some coastal short fisheries or crustaceans, they are available in the market. Then as so far as the cod liver oil is concerned, you are knowing the cod fish, its liver getting the liver oil for vitamin B12. B12 is very limited. Especially there are very few vegetable sources which can provide us the B12, B complex we are taking. It is very vital for our total physiological metabolism and all activities. So non-veg is providing, and omega-3 fish is providing that B12, cod liver oil. Secondly, fish flour. Some people are preparing after drying and processing fish flour. You can prepare a soup like that. Apart from that, fish wafers, they are also prepared nowadays. And from their air bladders, one isinglass that they are manufacturing for the purification of the wine. For any polluted water, we are using alum, so that all that suspended particles will settle if the water is turbid in the monsoon season. But alum will destroy the taste of wine or beverages, so that isinglass they are using for that. So these are the vitamins, source, employment generation, types of fishes, preservation techniques, byproducts and processing of the fishes. Commonly in a short term we can say fisheries means branch of science which deals with the study of rearing of the fishes. But it is very vast. MSc Fisheries, B.Sc Fisheries, BFFC, MFFC, lot of branches are there. Zoological Survey of India is working on the survey of the animals, like Fisheries Survey of India, that is surveying all over the India for inland as well as on our marine fisheries. Indian Council for Agriculture Research, they are also having various fisheries colleges like veterinary colleges, and they are having various courses, diplomas, master's degrees they are providing to the students for the fisheries. In such a short videos, time to time we will go in the various special aspects of applied zoology in near future. So we can stop here. This is for today. All the best. Thank you.